It's basically tricks derived from BMX and skate, and done with a wheelchair. Early on, I ended up naming it hardcore sitting, because I was like, what do I call this? As more people started getting into it and stuff, I was like, you know, hardcore sitting is not really a mainstream kind of name. A bunch of the skaters were just kind of like surprised and kind of confused. What's this guy in a wheelchair doing in here? The first tricks I figured out, I really just kind of tried to mimic what I was seeing skaters and bikers do. Like I'd see a BMX rider do like a 180. I'd been doing jumps and grinds and stuff, but for me, like the 180 was like my first real trick, because I was like in the air, rotating and, landing on my wheels, and it was a pretty cool feeling. About 9 months after I had started going to the skate parks, my wheelchair was like completely destroyed, so that was another issue. Bike can pedal, a skater can push harder, but for WCMX, basically once you're at top speed, that's about it. In the past, I've used a bungee cord. I've been pulled behind a motorcycle. I mean, you gotta get creative sometimes, but I guess that just makes it more exciting, right? Who's gonna let someone on a wheelchair to get on a mega ramp? It's a big liability. And apparently they had good enough insurance or something, but they invited me out to the practice, and my first jump, I made the gap, which was the scariest part. And that was a big moment for me, because, just so many people tell me that, riding a mega ramp on a wheelchair would be impossible. And so it was just really cool that they gave me the opportunity and that it actually worked, The trick I'm most proud of, I landed, I think it was in 2018 in New Zealand. I ended up doing a backflip 360. You're kind of spinning a backflip into 360 and you're kind of all over the place. And to be able to actually land it was just unreal. I was surprised. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but I ended up getting it third try that day. I grew up with a lot of time in the hospital, like surgeries and stuff like that. And for me, like the wheelchair and like crutches, even before the wheelchair, they just seemed like a tool, being able to hop on my wheelchair and to be able to go faster and to not get tired. And then just like the wheelchair, once I dropped in to the skate park, I was like, okay, like, it's really just fun.